So yeah, I mean, I live here. I've only lived in Texas. We're coming up on 4 years. I moved here September or August 2017. So we're 21, coming up on 4 years. I came here for TV, and I liked Texas so much that I stayed.
Yeah.
You know, I literally sold my house in Florida just recently, actually.
Yeah.
And I stayed here. And it's been some of the stuff I've seen here, I've never seen anywhere else. And I've lived in New York. I was born in New York. I lived there until 2004. And then I went from New York to South Florida in 2004. And then from '04 to, I think, 16, I moved to Central Florida. And then I was barely in Central Florida.
Yeah.
But there's things that in both of those other locations prior to Texas, there's things that I see here that makes me want to just, my roots are set.
Yeah.
Like if times were better right now, I'd own a house already. You know, just unfortunately with the housing market as it is.
It is crazy.
It's yeah, even rentals is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I was lucky enough to get the house that I have right now as a rental, but I want to buy. Like, renting sucks.
Yeah.
There's so many reasons why I hate renting, but just the money alone. So.
Yeah. So having been here the last 4 years, you said that it's so different, and you see stuff here that is not in New York and Florida. Tell us about that. Like
So some of the things I see, you know, like obviously New York, you got the ocean. You know, there's no replacement for the ocean. It's just is what it is. I love it. I miss it all the time. Florida, same deal. You got the ocean. But some of the things I like here in Texas is local facilities like Truck Yard. You know, Truck Yard's pretty badass place. You bring your dogs if you want.
Yep.
I got 2 dogs at home. Well, currently I have 5 dogs at home, but my 2 dogs at home, I think that they will come with me, and they're both pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But Truck Yard, you got Legacy Hall.
Yeah.
Legacy Hall's another one.
That's amazing, right?
That is like the first time I went there, I was like, wow, like this is awesome.
Yeah.
You know, now it's a little different because of the whole pandemic stuff, and you know, they actually charge you to see some of the concerts, some of the concerts.
Right.
But just that whole venue in itself, I'm like, man, I've never experienced this before.
Yeah. Well, that's where you go on a date night, because you walk in like, babe, what do you want to eat?
What do you want to eat?
Pick anything you want. It's in Legacy Hall. So
Well, Truck Yard's pretty cool too, because it's the same deal. It's like, you have your steak facility and alcohol and bars and whatnot, and then you have like 3 or 4 trucks to choose from.
Right.
And hey, if you're with somebody who can't find something to eat there, I got nothing to say. Like, that's it. Like, I can't do nothing about it.
My wife and I frequent both those places. They're great places.
So stuff like that, or even like in Austin, floating the river.
Sure, yeah.
Never done that before in my life. And
super cool.
I went down there, and it wasn't the Guadalupe, I think San Marcos.
Okay.
I went to the San Marcos, and I had an amazing time.
Yeah.
And just stuff like that has got me here, and I'm done. Like, I don't even want to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like, the opportunity would have to be amazing to go somewhere else.
And it's so crazy too, because I've been out here since 2004, right? And coming from California, very touristy. Like, there's tons of stuff.
I'd have to say I've never even really been to California.
Yeah. So you got the Fisherman's Wharf, the Golden Gate Bridge, Alcatraz. You know, it's touristy. I mean, it's, you know.
Well, that's Florida. That's Orlando. Yeah. Where I came from.
So you come here. There's no,
you got tourists, but there's no tourist locations. Really.
Nothing. I mean, and I've said this before, and I think the only place that is historical in Dallas that's really historical. I'm not talking exactly. I'm not talking about monuments and buildings and stuff, but people go there to see that X in the street and see where he got shot.
Like 2 weeks ago, I was just driving by.
That's Dallas's tourist attraction.
That's it. Oh my God! There's the grassy knoll. It's
but for real, think about anything else. I can't think of anything.